Horror Podcast. I'm Todd, joined by, of course, the one and only, it's Becca, my wife.
Hi, my wife.
I think we're going to do that gag every fucking time. People are going to get sick of it. And we're going to watch every horror movie together, which is why we're back with another spoiler-free speedrun. I think this is number 7. For this episode, we are finally going to revisit the list. This isn't really much of a game. I tried to figure out a way to score this. Who knows, maybe when I'm editing it, I'll come up with something stupid. But ever since we started, we have had a list on Letterboxd. Follow us over there at Ghost Beast. And every single movie that we cover, we put it on the list and we give it its scientifically accurate designation. Unfortunately, now we're at like over 180 movies on there. It's gotten pretty big, and who could say maybe I've gotten a little lax with some of the placements because as that list has gotten bigger and bigger, it's gotten pretty fucking messy. I think every time I look at it now, it starts to make my brain hurt. So I know you've been wanting to do this for a while. Mm-hmm. You've been wanting to go back and see if we can clean it up a little bit. I've been opposed to that. I
think you realize that it does need a little bit of cleaning up.
I feel like it defeats the science if we do that, but like it really has gotten to the point where when I'm going through, I'm like, oh yeah, it's better than this, better than this, and then I'll see something that was just randomly thrown in the middle of the list. It's just like, why the fuck is this here? It's making it very confusing. Mm-hmm. So we're going to do our best today. We're just going to spend some time going through, starting at number 1. See if we can make this more definitive. It's also going to help because we have a little bit of space from the movies. Because sometimes it could be hard when we first see a movie or we're really hot on it, you know?
Yeah.
That can fuck up our ratings. So who knows? This might actually get a little spicy. We'll see. And then we watched Faces of Death recently and Exit 8. So we're going to talk about those, do some little spoiler-free reviews. I think we enjoyed both of those, but they just maybe didn't need full episodes, you know, just wanted to at least have them covered. Yeah. It's really helps with the top 10s. We want to watch everything, but we don't want the feed to be nothing but 2026 movies. So this will help to break it up a little bit. Other than that though, I mean, what do we got? So you are working on a comic book. I'm sure you can't talk about it.
I can't talk about it just yet.
No surprise. Let's talk about the mystery movies a little bit. We love the mystery movies here. There was a horror mystery movie recently that we have discovered on Reddit. There is an insider who helps to uncover the mystery. And so when we saw that it was Ice Cream Man, we just figured, you know what? I think we could stay home for this one. Yeah. Seems like that was a good idea.
Because it ended up being that, right? And it was, yeah.
That's why everyone is talking about Ice Cream Man right now.
Terrible.
It's crazy because leading up to that, I wasn't very interested in that movie.
Me either.
And it's funny because I think before all this, I wouldn't say that I'm like a Eli Roth hater or anything. Like I liked Thanksgiving. We both liked that one.
I think it's difficult because more and more I hear about Eli Roth. He seems like a terrible person.
Yeah.
And using AI and then trying to pass it off as not using AI. Okay.
We'll get to that.
That whole thing just left a bad taste in my mouth.
I'm talking, this is before Ice Cream Man. I think we've kind of come to realize he might be a shitty person. Mm-hmm. I try very hard to distance, the art from the artist. I know that's harder for you to do.
Oh, yeah.
For me, I think it kind of takes a lot for me to just say I don't want to fucking see this for reasons outside of the quality of the movie, because I like just seeing everything. I mean, we watched fucking Green Inferno on our first date. You know?
Well, yeah.
We're about to say
we didn't. Well, no, I didn't really know who Eli Roth was then. Had
you not seen Hostel or Cabin Fever?
I have seen Cabin Fever in high school, but I didn't see Hostel, so I wasn't really familiar with Eli Roth when we were making our date. That was the only horror film.
Yep.
That was in theaters, so...
Yeah, that's why we saw it.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, I wasn't a big hater. It was more that, everything I saw about Ice Cream Man just seemed completely unappealing to me because like we like Thanksgiving. That wasn't that long ago, but that's like, look, I love a good themed slasher, holiday slashers. Those are good. I still think that's a good one. But Ice Cream Man just felt like it was trying too hard to be like edgy and gory and violent. It seemed like it had nothing else going for it, and that just doesn't really do it for me.
Yeah, well, the posters looked like AI to me immediately when I saw it for the marketing. Yeah, and I was like, I don't know about this. Something seems off. And then, of course, now it comes out that he did use AI, so it's like, well, fuck that. And then, you know, he supports genocide, so it's like, I don't know. It's just all around, it just worse and worse of a person, it seems like, the more I find out about him, and I think I'm good. I think he should stop. Maybe find a new career path, go somewhere else. I don't know.
Yeah, I think maybe we dodged a bullet on that one. I did think it was funny, the next day, seeing all the people who saw it at the mystery movie talking about how fucking awful it was, even aside from all the controversy. It just apparently, I mean, we haven't seen it. I don't want to like talk out of my ass. No. But it sounded like it was a really, really awful movie. But then hearing that it had full on AI scenes, and of course you have people like coming out of the woodwork to defend it and be like, oh, you don't know that it's AI, until Eli Roth himself said that yes, they used AI. I think it's like maybe no surprise if you listen to us, if a movie is using generative AI, we're just not going to see it. No, I think that's one of our like lines in the sand.
Yeah.
I am cool with being like a salty ass old man who just will not under any circumstance watch this stuff. I'm not interested in like, oh, maybe this is like the future of VFX. Maybe there is going to be a time when this is much more commonplace. I'm still just not going to watch them.
Yeah.
I'm good. There's so many movies out there. I'm not missing out. We have 2 of them coming up. The funny thing is, I think one episode is going to come out the week before this episode, so we get to do this again. So I think next Monday, the one that people really think it's going to be is Buddy, which we're pretty excited about. We're big fans of Casper Kelly. I will die on the hill that his short in VHS Halloween was the best one by far. And I'm pretty sure this is his first feature film, so I'm like excited to see what he does with that. We'll see. That one's going to be crazy turnaround. Whatever the movie is, we're going to watch it Monday. We're going to record Tuesday, edit Wednesday, put it out Thursday. So we'll see. We'll see what it is. I'm more interested in what's coming out the 24th because there's not a lot that I can think of. Maybe like It Ends. That's one that people talk about a lot.
Okay.
That was on the Letterboxd video store. People said it was very good. Like, I think it's some kind of cosmic horror thing. The movie we really want to see is Camp Miasma. And that is looking impossible. I don't know why this is still happening.
Yeah, it's one of my... Of this year, it was Camp Miasma and Obsession were the 2 that I was, like, really, really pumped to see. And it looks like Camp Miasma is going to be really hard to find.
Yeah, well, I think we've got it figured out. Look, we're big Schunbrunn heads, so of course we gotta see this in theaters. I don't think we've seen any of their movies in theaters. And I think it's mostly because we couldn't find them in theaters. This time, it's got like a super limited release right now, and I think what I saw is that when it finally gets a wider release, there's like 2 theaters that are both like 40 minutes away from us. We're gonna make it happen. It just sucks that it comes to this.
Yeah.
Especially when every theater, I look at the show times and it's like 50 showings of Spider-Man just taking up every single fucking theater. Get that shit out of here. I've heard so many, like we used to go and see all these big, I still like Spider-Man.
Yeah.
I would love to go see it in theaters, but now like I've seen so many instances of like just people being out of fucking control at the movies.
Look, the movie theater is not your home. Okay, it's a shared space.
It's getting so much worse. I don't know what's happening.
Just shut up, put your phone away, keep your shoes on. Please.
Yes, please keep your shoes on.
I don't know why in 2026 we're still having this conversation. Like, keep your shoes on. That's gross. It's just, I can't with that.
I think people have gotten even worse since COVID. People are like way too comfortable. People need to be a little bit uncomfortable in public. We need to go back to that.
And like, I want to be clear, like, I don't care if you bring a blanket to the theater. It gets cold in there. I totally get that. But like, keep your shoes on.
I care. You need to be uncomfortable. That's too comfortable. Oh, we just watched Infinity Castle, the new Demon Slayer movie. Mm-hmm. I feel like I want to talk about that a little bit, even though it's not a horror movie. Maybe this is the place to do it.
I mean, is it not like horror anime? Like,
maybe. I don't know if I'd call it horror,
I guess adjacent.
It's weird. Maybe. What did you think of that?
What?
Infinity Castle.
I thought it was good.
Okay.
I'm ready to see the next part. You know, I feel like with the first one, it got to a point like towards the end where I'm like, all right, let's fucking go. And it's credits and it's like, fuck. Okay. Why did you not like it?
You seem more negative watching it, so I was like, uh-oh, I don't know if Becca's still on this train.
No,
okay, it's good.
Probably because I was tired. I liked
it too.
Mm-hmm.
I think they're getting a little too indulgent with this series.
Oh, yeah.
Because, like, what the fuck, man? It's 2.5 hours long. Yeah. There is so much filler. Like, the pacing in that is nuts. It did not need to be 2.5 fucking hours long.
Yeah, it was long.
And it was killing me because I've read all of the manga. I never know. Listen.
So, hey, just edit it. Nobody needs to know. Don't explain yourself. Just move on. That one comment like 5 years ago.
Well, because I know I can't pronounce anything. I don't care.
It's the benefit of having human podcasters. We make mistakes.
Yeah.
Okay? It's okay.
I've read the story. Okay? Mm-hmm. And by the end of this, I was like, I'm pretty sure there's a fucking lot left. I don't know if they've said how many of these there's going to be. I feel like there has to be at least 3 at this point.
Even just not knowing the story from the manga, I feel like there's definitely a lot left.
Yeah.
Like,
I just couldn't believe how little actually happened in this 2.5 hour movie. Like,
but it followed the manga closely, or was there?
I want to say there was some stuff added. I won't get into it because I'm not 100% sure. It's been a while. It just, I don't know. There's something about the pacing that was just too fucking much. For something that like in the comic, it's basically just nonstop action once you get to this part. And I guess they can't just do that for a full movie.
I think you answered your question. That's probably what's happening.
But it's still like, it just spent so much time doing very little. I don't know. I don't want to be too much of a hater. It just really does feel like that series is so big at this point that they're just like, we're going to do whatever the fuck we want now.
I mean, it's called Infinity Castle.
People are going to slurp it up. Anyway, why don't we just, let's get into it. We're always wasting too much time. I'm a little scared about this because usually when we do stuff like this, I drag my computer downstairs and we connect it to our shitty ass TV where we could barely see anything. Today we're going to try to screen record on your iPad instead. So, like we always say, something like this that is very visual because we're going to be going through the list and moving stuff around. We're going to try to make it as listenable as we can if you're just audio only. But on YouTube, we're going to have a video that shows all of our shenanigans. But since we're recording on your iPad, I'm just praying to fucking God that this works out. Because if it doesn't, then I'm going to have no video. Yeah. So we'll find out.
Yeah.
But I think what we're going to do, we're probably going to spend like 30, 40 minutes on this. I don't know if we're going to get through the whole list. I think we'll go through in like blocks of 5 maybe and see how we feel.
Okay.
And just keep going down from number 1. Because I feel like we should make the top of the list as clean and accurate as possible. As it gets further down, it doesn't matter as much. So we'll see how far we get. But why don't we're going to take a quick break and then we're just going to get right into it. All right. I don't think there's any easy way to do this. We're going to try our best. We're definitely not getting through the whole thing. I can already tell because we're going to do like 5 at a time. And I think there's 189 movies on here. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to read 5 movies. After I read them, if there is something in here that you think needs to get moved around, say objection. And the first one to say that gets to make a move. Sound good? Do you have a better idea?
Just talking through it.
Where's the fun in that? All right, so our top 5 right now. I actually feel pretty good about our top 5. Top 5 is number 1, Brain Dead, a.k.a. Dead Alive, a.k.a. one of the best movies ever made, a.k.a. my number 1 favorite movie. I think that's good at number 1.
It's good at number 1.
Number 2, Alien. Number 3 is The Witch. Number 4 is Cat People. And number 5 is Black Christmas. I feel like there's a pretty good assortment because the first 2 movies are like kind of, I mean, obviously we both love all these movies, but Brain Dead and Alien are 2 that are like very dear to me. I feel like The Witch and Cat People are very dear to you. And then we both love Black Christmas. Black Christmas. You have any problems?
Well, I do. I think I want to switch.
Did I hear an objection?
Oh my God. Objection.
All right. What do we got?
I think I have a couple actually. So I think I want to move Cat People up 1.
I was going to ask if you felt good with The Witch at number 3.
I definitely want to move them around. And I think I want to move Black Christmas because I do love Black Christmas. Damn. But I can see a movie peeking out that I feel like should definitely be number 5.
Okay. Well, as we go through, we'll see if we can come up with something that'll move up.
Okay.
I think, I was actually going to say, I don't know if The Witch was the number 3 movie of Ghost Beast. So this does feel better. We got Brain Dead, Alien, then Cat People, then The Witch, then Black Christmas. By the way, I will not suffer any insult to cat people. Okay? Because we noticed we got on that, we should have brought this up in the beginning.
We should have.
We got on that, the Bloody Disgusting database that they put up. It's like I guess they're competing with Letterboxd. I don't know. I don't think I'm going to switch anytime soon, but it was fun.
Yeah.
It was fun to go through. And when I realized like the people, because they have a leaderboard, which is nuts.
Yeah.
That shit gets me going. As soon as I saw that leaderboard and I saw that number 1 had like 700 movies logged, I was like, those are some fucking rookie numbers. Get the fuck out of here. I know I could beat that. So I went through, and once I got up to like 800, it put me in first place, and I was like, fuck yeah. I took a screenshot. I'm gonna have to throw that in the video.
Oh yeah.
Because that shit's forever. Now the first place person has like 2,000 movies logged.
Something like that. Yeah.
Seems a little suspicious to me. But we were number 1 for a bit. And wasn't it you saw Cat People in there, and
the only other review was like 2 stars or 1 star or something.
Get the fuck out of here with that.
Yeah.
Anyway, so that's our top 5. So moving on, number 6 we got Possession, then Suspiria. Ooh, already interesting. Then Aliens. Then I saw The TV Glow, and then number 10 is It Follows.
Okay. Well, I definitely object. Or objection, whatever. Possession's gotta go number 5, I think.
Oh, I thought you were gonna move up Suspiria.
Oh, I'm not even there yet.
But do you think Possession is above Suspiria?
You know, I was looking at the rating we put, and I was thinking like, why was it like that?
This is one of those where like we gave Possession 5 stars and Suspiria 4.5. I really think it's because when we saw Possession, we were so fucking surprised by it. We were just like, where has this movie been all our lives? It like made us feel crazy.
Yeah. No, I think Suspiria could go above. So maybe that's number 5. That does feel a little bit right, I think.
That feels right to me. Now...
There's definitely we got some clean it up to do here, I think.
I think this is pretty good. So that puts Suspiria at 5, then Black Christmas is at 6, then Possession, then Aliens, then I Saw the TV Glow, then It Follows. I actually feel pretty good about that. What were you going to say? Was there something else you wanted to move?
Yes, there are things I want to move, but at the same time, it feels like we're just getting into the weeds already.
Yeah. Well, look, this is going to be our definitive list. We need to actually make this definitive. Just what were you thinking? Just speak about it.
I think I want to move I Saw the TV Glow up, but at the same time, it's like it's so tough to like.
Listen, that's a fantastic movie, but like, let's simmer down. It's a 2024. Look, we got Camp Miasma coming up. That might actually go higher. So
yeah,
I feel like number 9 is pretty good.
I could probably switch 6 and 7.
Oh, put Possession above Black Christmas.
Yeah.
All right, I'll give you that one.
Okay.
I'll build up some goodwill for my spicier takes later. I'm charging up right now.
Oh, great. Okay.
All right, so that's pretty good. That means our Suspiria made it to number 5, Possession number 6, Black Christmas 7, Aliens 8, I Saw the TV Glow 9, and It Follows is 10. Let's move on. Next. All right, now we're in 11 through 15. We got Nope, we got Pearl, then Sleepaway Camp, In a Violent Nature, and Obsession, all the way up to number 15. That's pretty spicy.
I guess I'd have to see what's below it. But I think it's pretty good. I don't have any objections.
I almost want to put Sleepaway Camp above Pearl, but okay. I think this is pretty good.
I think it's pretty good too.
Okay. All right. Wow. Perfect. First time. We were right on the money with these. So let's get to 16 through 20.
Ooh.
Oh,
that's tough.
So we have Sinners, which we put Obsession above Spinners. We put Obsession above Sinners. Then we got Weapons, Red Rooms, 28 Years Later. That's crazy. I think Bone Temple was better than 28 Years Later.
Yeah, Bone Temple was better.
I wonder where the fuck Bone Temple is.
I don't know. We'll have to find out, I guess.
And then 20 is We're All Going to the World's Fair. I'm just going to say real quick, so people can really understand why we're doing this. That's a perfect example right there of 28 Years Later being apparently a few spots at least above Bone Temple. Because when I'm finding a space, I'm just going through like, yeah, it's better than this, better than this, until I find something that like just speaks to me and feels right. Because the list is too big to go through every single fucking thing. But that's how you wind up with stuff like this, where if you keep scrolling, it's wait a minute. It's like, where did this come from? Now, do you still think Sinners is below Obsession?
I honestly, those two, I can't even like.
That's tough.
They were both so huge. And we loved both so much. I don't know.
I thought that one was going to be controversial, but I think we're both feeling it. Now, what's interesting here is I think you liked Weapons a lot more than I did.
Yeah, I think so.
I think that came out in our top 10 that year. But what we've got here currently, I can't think of a reason to put any of those above it.
No.
I would probably put Bone Temple above Weapons.
Okay, that's we're not there yet.
So where the fuck is Bone Temple? But for now, yeah, I think this is pretty solid.
So wait, do you leave 28 Years Later, or are you going to move it down and then?
Well, I think it is not as good as Red Rooms.
No.
I think I could put it above We're All Going to the World's Fair. I love that movie, but that definitely felt like that was Schumbrun's debut, and that movie like means a lot to me. I loved it, but I think like compared to I Saw the TV Glow and now with Camp Miasma seeming to like blow them both out of the water, I could see that one going down a little bit on the list, but we'll see.
Okay.
But you think this is good as it is?
I think it's good for now.
All right.
Yeah.
So let's see.
We're going to have to revisit 20 years later.
What the fuck? Still no Bone Temple.
That's crazy. Oh, okay.
So now we got 21 through 25. We got The Vordelak. We got Longlegs. Then Hokum, which is also crazy. I don't think that's Damien McCarthy's best movie, but then we got The Ritual, and then we got X. Now, objection.
Okay. I have an objection too.
I got a fucking few.
I got a few too. This will be interesting. We might be on the same page.
I think I would move up the Vordelak.
Yes.
Quite a bit.
I want to move it up quite a bit as well.
I think I would put it right under Weapons.
I would actually put it above Weapons.
Well, then it's going above Weapons.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. The Vordelak has definitely stuck with us.
Yes, it has.
So its new spot is number
17.
Number 17, Under Sinners, Above Weapons.
Okay, yeah,
So
I have
now,
a few of these.
What do you got?
Okay, Long Legs has to go up. I think Long Legs.
It's so funny. I think like certain movies, because you definitely like Long Legs more than I do, and I still love Long Legs. I
am really obsessed with Oz Perkins' filming style. I really love it.
I know.
I don't know what it is about it, but it really resonates with me.
I could see it going up above We're All Going to the World's Fair.
I was going to put it above 28 Years Later. Is that not for you?
You know what? Since we're going to move up Bone Temple, we could do that.
Okay.
So that puts it under Red Rooms, which I think is good. I think Red Rooms is a better like serial killer thriller story. Above 28 Years Later. And then honestly, okay, little tease. Let's tuck that away. I think I'd actually move up The Ritual above Hokum.
Okay, yeah.
Because The Ritual feels like it is really this fucking thing. The Ritual is really persisted as this like just fucking super, super solid, good movie. It was like awesome the first time because it's so surprising and weird. And then rewatching it was like, this still holds up so well. And Hokum, I love Hokum.
Mm-hmm. But you don't want to move it.
I think like now that I have some distance, especially looking at his other movies, I think I'm not as hot on it. Okay. I'm pretty hot. I'm just not like fucking blazing like I was when we first saw it. It was very good.
Yeah. What if I take The Ritual and put it above 28?
Oh shit. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. I just think the reveal of that movie is just so fucking cool. It's like so cool.
It does a lot of cool things. Yeah. That's so it's below Long Legs, above 20 Years Later. Now, here we go. We found Bone Temple. 26 through 30, we got The Bone Temple, Strange Darling, The Substance, Shin Godzilla, and then Godzilla -1, which that one, there are definitely some that I make that are specifically meant to be controversial.
Okay.
I know for a fact I put Shin Godzilla right above Godzilla -1 just to fucking stick my feet in the sand.
I mean, no, I don't think that's a thing.
What am I trying to say?
I don't know.
I'm making a stand, all right?
I'm sticking my feet in the sand, 10 toes down in the sand.
10 toes down. Fuck, what do they say?
I don't
Dead ass.
Dead ass.
Watching a lot of Love Island.
Dead ass. I have some objections.
Well, hold on. So right away, let's deal with Bone Temple.
Yeah, get that.
Bone Temple's, whoops. Bone Temple's definitely going up. So I think I see you like peeking.
I think we're getting a little crazy.
I'd put it below Weapons and above Red Rooms.
Okay.
All right. Moved all the way up to 19.
Mm-hmm.
Where were we?
Right here.
Okay. Wait. Dang, X moved down to 26. So what are you thinking?
I need to peek up here really quickly.
Okay.
Just to see some things. Okay. I personally feel like, especially since we've rewatched Shin Godzilla, I really think it should like come up maybe around here between 24, which is We're All Going to the World's Fair, and then above Hokum.
You are my soulmate for sure. I was totally thinking like Shin Godzilla. I know I was doing this to be a dickhead. It deserves to be much higher.
I just feel like Shin Godzilla is like the perfect match of kaiju and horror. Like they've really figured it out on this one.
Yeah, totally. Yeah. I put it below The Ritual and above 28 Years Later.
Yeah.
Okay.
Could easily go there.
What's that, number 23?
Yeah.
So Oops. Don't peek. These I actually feel pretty good about. You know what? I might move Hokum down.
Okay.
I think I would put Hokum. Feels better to put it here. Below Strange Darling, above The Substance.
Okay, so I guess I'm going to be a little spicy because I do feel like The Substance should go above Hokum.
All right. I can get down with that. You want to move it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's hard for Strange Darling because, again, that's another one where I really loved the filming style of it.
Yeah.
And The Substance was great, body horror. So it's hard to budge there.
I think this one is interesting because we've only seen Strange Darling the one time in theaters. Mm-hmm. So that's a very interesting one because I know a lot of my rating comes from the fact that it was just so unexpected. Like, I will always pop off if something surprises the shit out of me. Mm-hmm. That's why, like, Redux, we saw that recently. Yeah. I think I was, like, more positive than I may have been otherwise, just because, like, it felt like it came out of nowhere. It really surprised me. That gets me going. Mm-hmm. Strange Darling, I have no idea how I'd feel about it if I rewatched it. But that first viewing in the theaters was, like, fucking awesome.
Oh, yeah. And I think I might be wrong here, but was this one a mystery movie or no?
No, we just went to a weird theater where there were like all these old people.
Yeah, this one was so great to see in theaters.
Yeah.
I just remember having a really good time watching it.
So you feel good about these?
Yeah.
All right. I'm already feeling a lot better about the list. So now we got 31 through 35. This gets very interesting.
This is very interesting.
31, we have Psycho, then Del Toro's Frankenstein, then Alien 3, then Humanist Vampire Seeking Consenting Suicidal Person, and then Terrifier 3 at number 35. Seems very high.
Yeah, I definitely have objections, but I think I'm like lost on where to start.
Okay. I am wondering
I need to see it here.
If Psycho can move up.
Yeah, Psycho definitely needs to move up.
Where would you put it?
I would put Psycho maybe... Ooh, I'm going way further up than I expected.
You know what? The more I look at it now, I think I moved 28 years later down a lot.
You moved it down too much?
No, I think I would keep moving it down.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I really think The Bone Temple... 20 years later, look, I love that movie. I think a lot of it was because it had been so long and seeing it come back was like, fuck yeah. Mm-hmm. But then The Bone Temple came out and it's like better than that one in like every single way. So it really stole all its thunder.
I did like 28 years later.
Yeah, it's great.
Like, I liked it, but it's just like there are just so many movies. No.
Okay. I tried to put it above Frankenstein. Becca did not like that. Oh, shit, that's tricky. Okay, let's put it there for now, right under Alien 3. But where do you want to put Psycho?
Okay, so I think Psycho could really go up quite a bit. Oh, you don't feel this way? Am I going too far?
Maybe.
Okay.
Where would you put it?
Okay. Honest, I would put it probably around Weapons and Bone Temple.
Okay.
I mean, it's Psycho.
Yeah.
But,
okay.
I'm willing... What?
Take it, put it wherever you think it should go.
Okay. There we go.
This video is going to be so stupid. For you, the fucking
Just hold on a second, because it goes really fast. Okay, so I'm just going to plop it there.
Okay.
I think.
So right under the Bone Temple and above Red Rooms.
Yeah.
That does feel pretty good.
And
yeah,
I feel like Psycho and Red Rooms kind of go together nicely, too.
I guess I should have said this up front, because I think there are some people who would probably hear like putting Psycho below the Bone Temple and will be losing their fucking shit.
Probably.
This is like, this is I feel like, deeply... Sorry. No, what are you saying?
Oh, I feel like your dad especially would be like,
yeah,
what?
Yeah. This list, it is of course completely scientific and definitive. It is also deeply, deeply personal, just like everything else on this podcast. I think it's boring as shit to try and like make some kind of objective list or to try and like revere, respect. Like we're going to be ultra personal here.
I do, but I do think that has a small factor though. Some parts of that have a small factor.
I try to ignore that. I'm flushing it from my brain.
Maybe I'm misunderstanding you. I'm thinking like giving it its accolades for like composition and art direction and
well, no, if that's like if that's what you responded to, I'm talking more about like, you know, Psycho. That's a classic. It's Alfred Hitchcock.
I see what you're saying.
I'm just ignoring all of that because I think it's fucking boring. We're just going vibes, very personal.
I feel like for me, Alfred Hitchcock is very personal with his movies.
Yeah,
they were some of those like comfort horror movies that I would watch. So
totally.
I think that's where some of that might be coming from.
So a 2026 movie is above Psycho. TLDR. Okay.
If this was a personal list, I would probably keep moving it up.
Yeah.
But I feel like I'm also trying to factor in.
We do have to compromise.
Yeah.
Now, this I think feels pretty good. I know you probably want to move Frankenstein up, but I don't think Frankenstein can beat the Godzilla -1 wall.
I think it could, and I think it could go above, probably maybe just under the Substance and above Hokum. I feel like I could easily move it up there.
Here's what we'll do.
Okay.
Here's the compromise. We're gonna put Frankenstein above Hokum, but then we're gonna put Godzilla -1 above Frankenstein.
Okay.
All right. So now it moved up to number 30. It's below Godzilla -1, above Hokum. Some of these are getting fucking bullied. I feel like that's the like unintended side effect is we are bullying the shit out of Hokum and 28 Years Later.
I feel like we could move Humanist Vampire Seeking Consenting Suicidal Person down a little bit, maybe. Okay. And it's not that I don't like the movie.
Well, how about we'll get there. Do you think Terrifier 3 should be above it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I will say, as someone who took a little convincing to watch Terrifier, I have really enjoyed the way that it evolved, especially in the third one, just because it felt way more campy and a little less like fucking dreadful.
I think Terrifier 3, this is a little controversial, but I think that's my favorite one.
No, I agree with you.
Because I think they've finally found the tone with that one, where it's like super campy. It's like obviously very fucking gory.
It's also super inspired by Black Christmas. Yeah. And they did well executing that.
But it's like, it's the perfect line of being like campy and having like a sense of humor while also being like fucking horrifying and super gory. I know a lot of people are still scared of the Terrifier movies. I recommend you can just jump into 3, honestly. Yeah. You don't need to see all these fucking movies. Yeah,
the lore is just kind of there. It's not like necessary to know.
I don't give a shit about the lore. All right, so now we're number 36 through 40. We got Mads, then we got Frauke, then The Hunger, then The Love Witch, and number 40 is The Long Walk.
I have objections, but this is also insane grouping of movies. Okay, so The Love Witch has to go up some.
You think it's how far up?
But see, this is where I'm struggling is because I don't even know where to put Mads, Frauke, and The Hunger. Because I think Frauke could definitely go above Humanist Vampire Seeking Consenting Suicidal Person.
All right, so let's start this. I've already got some ideas too. We're going to start moving shit around. Frauke goes above Humanist Vampire, below Terrifier 3. I'm going to put Mads above 28 Years Later.
Yeah.
Below Alien 3.
Yeah.
I feel like we're starting to build like fortifications now. It's like you're going to have trouble getting past this bad boy. Alien 3 is like, we're going to be holding strong, I think.
I would also move The Hunger up a bit.
Oh boy, now we're bullying Humanist Vampire.
No, we're not bullying. It's The Hunger. Watching that was just like insane to me that it's taken so long to see. It was just like, oh my God. It's like artistically very beautiful.
Well, hold on. Do you think The Love Witch is above The Hunger?
Yes.
Okay. I'll let you make that decision.
Why? So, you don't think so?
I'm like 50-50, so that's fine. We can move that up. But this is what I'm saying. Move Love Witch above The Hunger.
I don't know if I can.
Okay. Did I make you second guess yourself?
Yes.
I was going to say move Humanist Vampire down. That's probably the easiest way. Because I don't know if The Hunger is above Frolica.
So you're bullying.
Yeah, I'm bullying Humanist Vampire.
Well, I mean, and then you have The Long Walk. So I feel like it would go below The Long Walk because I know you love that movie.
Oh, man. What sucks is like we did a fucking episode on Humanist Vampire. Here's a little Ghost Beast trivia. I think that's our worst episode we've ever done.
Yeah, we were both just not feeling it that day.
Mm-hmm. And I think it's got more views by like 50,000 on YouTube for some reason. And I don't remember that movie super well. So that makes it really tough. We put it really high, so we must have really liked it.
I mean, I can remember parts of it and I still stand with it. I did really like it. I just am seeing more movies that I would push up a bit.
Yeah. Then, okay, so let's move it down then. Below The Long Walk. What are you thinking now for The Hunger and The Love Witch? That's the question.
I would keep it there because my brain can't process.
I'm gonna make a
having
move.
To go above all of that.
Here's the compromise. Oops. I put Frolica below The Hunger. So we separate The Love Witch and The Hunger now. Keep them away from each other.
Okay.
So now 35 is Terrifier 3, then The Hunger, then Frolica, then The Love Witch, and then The Long Walk.
Now, how do you feel about that? Because I know you really love The Long Walk. I think
it's good.
Okay.
Long Walk is a compromise. I'm fully aware.
Because I was going to say, I don't know if I could put Love Witch below.
No, we're good. We're good. All right, number 40. Jesus. This is like, we're taking so much more time than I expected. We got to get a little bit further.
I think if we get to like 50, should be fine, right?
Okay. Yeah, we could at least get 50. We'll come back to this.
Yeah.
But now number 40 is Humanist Vampire, then The Invitation, then Oddity. Okay. Then Society, and then Tales from the Hood. This one, we can fuck this up, I think.
Yeah.
Okay, so wait. Yeah. The thing that's tricky for me, you did not like Oddity as much as I did, I think.
I liked it, but yeah, you liked it more than I did.
How did you feel about it compared to Hokum?
I think I personally liked Hokum more.
Okay. Well, I'm going to do this shit. Here's our compromise. I'll put it above The Long Walk, below The Love Witch. I would put it actually much higher, but this is good. 39.
Okay.
Where's Hokum? Jesus.
Did you not like Hokum as much?
I didn't like it as much.
Okay. We can move it down.
Let's move it down.
Do you want to switch them?
No, we don't need to, because I think the way you feel about it, we're going to bully Hokum. Okay, I feel good about this. Below The Hunger, above Frolica. What do you think?
Well, I know you also really like Frolica. I do too. Which one would you say?
I'd put Hokum above Frolica.
Okay.
That feels good. Now it's, at least they're closer together. That's a good compromise. So where were we?
Here-ish.
We just added, that moved up Phantasm to number 45, which that feels like.
Okay, so I have some issues here.
Yeah.
Society could probably go up.
I agree.
For me.
Start moving it.
Okay. I'm continuing to figure out where this goes. This is really hard. Actually,
I think it can go pretty. I would put it up higher.
Okay.
This is where it gets interesting. Yeah.
I think maybe actually it's kind of nice it being right below the substance.
Yeah.
but it's above Godzilla -1.
That got a big upgrade. I feel good about that, actually.
Okay.
So let's go back. So now, it's so tricky because, like, okay, I'm just going to do this. I think Tales from the Hood's better than The Invitation.
Yeah, I think it can keep going up, honestly.
I'm going to keep it below Long Walk.
Okay.
So it's below Long Walk, above Humanist Vampire. Then we got The Invitation. And then
Phantasm can go up.
Phantasm, that one's also tricky.
Well, maybe below Tales from the Hood, maybe.
I'd put it above.
Okay.
I'd actually.
Whoa. That Phantasm is great. Unfortunately, yesterday, Reggie passed away, which is really sad. I really fell in love with the Phantasm franchise. Okay, what the heck is going on over here?
Okay. Here's where I'd put it. And yes, we should have said this up front too. I gotta like write down topics or something. Reggie passed away yesterday. Very sad. He was in hospice for a while. So we knew this was coming, but like, it sucks. I'm still really glad they were able to make Phantasm 5 and bring everybody back together. It feels like even more profound now, almost. So that's cool, but he will be missed for sure.
Yeah, last fall was like really special watching all those movies.
Yeah, it's crazy the timing because we just went through the whole thing.
Yeah.
But I moved it up to number 25. So it's below Shin Godzilla, above We're All Going to the World's Fair. What do you think?
Yeah, I think that's good.
That sounds good. Much more scientific. I think that's pretty good. What do you think?
You want to stop there? Or
we gotta at least get to 50.
Oh, okay. Let me see.
Well, hold on.
Well, I thought there was more down there.
Are you good with these?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay, then now 41 is Oddity, then The Long Walk, then Tales from the Hood, then Humanist Vampire, and then The Invitation. So now let's story of our life. We're not getting through nearly as much as I hoped we would, but at least we have like a solid top 50.
I think getting to 50 was good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we'll
you think we're gonna be able to do this whole list? There's no way.
Yeah, I guess you're right. But now 46 through 50, we got The Boxer's Omen, we got Ganja and Hess, then Begonia, then The Craft, and then Messiah of Evil at number 50. What do you think?
This is getting really tough, honestly.
Yeah.
There's part of me that wants to like move Begonia up a little bit.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But at the same time, you were going to move it down.
Spicy. Why were you thinking that?
I think I did just really enjoy that movie. I don't know.
Has it like grown for you as you've sat on it?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. I think as I've sat on it, I don't want to say like I like it less, but I'm not as excited about it as I was.
Oh, I still think about that movie sometimes. I think the way that they intertwined the concept and then the ending was just really cool to me.
Yeah. Here, I got an idea then. So I think I would actually move Boxer's Omen above Humanist Vampire. We're going to continue to bully Humanist Vampire. That puts it below Tales from the Hood. I think I would move it up higher, but this is a compromise. I know you're not as crazy about these movies as I am.
It's only because the animal abuse is hard. But I do enjoy watching them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know.
I mean, if you want to move it up, you can move it up.
No, I think that's a good spot. Okay. And then the other thing I was going to say, after what you just said, put Begonia above. We'll put it above The Invitation. How's that feel?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
So below Humanist Vampire, I'm sick of bullying it. I want to leave it. I think I'm being too negative. So Humanist Vampire is number 45, then Begonia, then The Invitation, then Ganja and Hess, The Craft, Messiah of Evil. How do you feel about this?
I think it's fine. It really, like, I could maybe move Messiah of Evil up some, but...
Fuck, I was just getting ready to say.
Okay.
Put Messiah of Evil above Ganja and Hess, below The Invitation. What do you think?
Yeah, I think that's good.
Very good. I feel good. So, we got a nice top 50, I think. I feel good about this. This is off to a good start.
Yeah.
We only have like 150 to go.
What's crazy is by the next time we do this, we'll have added.
Yeah, I know. That's part of what I was thinking is there's going to be so much shit added. It's going to fuck all this up again.
I'm almost certain that there may be a movie that pushes up in here.
Oh, yeah.
So
I could see Camp Miasma definitely. If it winds up being better than I Saw the TV Glow, then it's going to shoot the fuck up. We'll see.
Yeah.
But I feel good about this. We have a solid top 50 now. So if you don't follow us, go check us out on Letterboxd at Ghost Beast. You'll see the list in all its glory. You get to see how fucking messy it is after 50. But now 1 through 50, perfect list. Mm-hmm. We'll come back to this though.
Yeah.
Like we got like a good number of things now, which is like good and bad because we got we have our scary tier list, which we still haven't finished. Mm-hmm. We have the decade heads, which we have a lot left on that. And now we got the list. So we got a few things that are like to be continued.
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe
in Letterboxd.
Well, that's like evergreen. We can always find that shit. Yeah, I was thinking for October we might go back to our scary movie tier list. Seems appropriate.
Okay.
So maybe next month we'll go back to Shitterbox. I know that's your favorite.
I love playing that.
Okay. So we'll probably do that next time. But this is a good start. And we're definitely going long. So why don't you stick around for our movie reviews? We're going to start with Faces of Death. And then after that, we'll go to Exit 8. And you get to see where they are on the list. We watched Faces of Death from 2026, directed by Daniel Haber, who also directed Cam. Remember that movie?
Vaguely.
It's pretty good. So yeah, this is the 2026 version of the 1978 movie. This is not a remake. How familiar were you with the original Faces of Death?
I'd never heard of it.
I thought so. I've talked to a few people. I talked to someone at work, and none of them had heard of it, which kind of blew my mind. But maybe that just means that I was
super cool underground horror fan.
No, that's not what I was going for. I think it just confirms I was a little edgelord when I was a teenager.
Okay, yeah.
Look, early 2000s internet was a much scarier place, if you could believe that. But I think that's like part of why when we heard about this one, we were pretty reluctant to check it out. Like, I know I wasn't really paying a lot of attention to it. I was expecting something that was like big time splatterhouse, very gory, very intense. Mm-hmm. I feel like you were too, because you seemed like pretty down on watching this for a while. Well,
when I first saw the poster and stuff for this movie come out, like when that came out, I was like, okay, that looks cool.
Yeah.
And then you told me, I think right before the movie, like maybe a couple hours before the movie, we were just talking and you told me what it was about. And I was like, oh, okay.
Oh, so I fucked it up. Whoops. Yeah, I guess that makes sense since you didn't even know about the original. That's the interesting thing. I guess it's funny how that can happen. When we deliberately try not to look too much into horror movies because we want to be surprised. We don't watch a lot of trailers unless we are forced to when we go to the movies. Never saw a trailer for this. And knowing what the original was, I guess I just had some kind of overblown expectations. And that's the funny thing is like this movie, like I'm not going to sit here and act like this was, one of the greatest to come out this year or anything like that. Mm-hmm. I think my feelings are like very complicated about this. But I was very surprised by it in like a very good way.
Okay.
Definitely interested in talking this through because I really have no idea how you felt about this. You seemed pretty positive when we were watching it. Mm-hmm. Okay, I guess we'll get to it.
I guess so.
Yeah. But I think part of what surprised me, which I'm sure plenty of people listening are like, fucking duh, this is not a remake of Faces of Death. Mm-hmm. This is like a
like an extension on it.
Well, specifically, it's a movie that is about Faces of Death. Yeah. It's about the original movie because the original movie exists in universe and is like a major part of the story.
Yeah.
Because this, without like giving anything away, this is all spoiler free. This is really about a serial killer who also happens to be an influencer, which by itself is like pretty interesting idea.
Yeah.
But he's specifically emulating the kills that were in the original, which I guess we'll set up a little bit because I think especially the younger audiences might not know about the original Faces of Death. I've never seen the whole thing all the way through. I definitely saw clips from it back in the day, back when I was on like rotten.com and shit.
Yeah, when you described it to me, I was like, oh, okay, so this is like prehistoric rotten.com.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's not even really a movie. It's like, it is something that is trying to recreate all these like apothetical, I'm going to look up if that's a word.
It sounds like it. It's a word now.
It's trying to emulate all these like wild stories of like crazy deaths and things like that.
Hypothetical.
That's not what I was.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
While also interspersing it with real footage of like actual accidents and real people dying. And the effects were believable enough in the fake parts that I think this is one of those movies like Cannibal Holocaust where they got law enforcement involved and they had to like explain the special effects and make it clear like, no, this is not a snuff film. That was the reputation that this was a snuff film.
But okay, so there is real footage in it though.
There is. And that's actually something I guess we could talk about real quick is like, this movie, it's weird. There's a part where, they talk about the original movie because it's part of the story. And they say like, oh yeah, everything in that, they thought it was real, but it's all special effects. And that's not true. That's not true at all. Like all the big scenes in that were fake, but they definitely included actual footage. So it's weird that they like skipped over that.
I think it's weird to lie about it. Honestly, I think even if it's just like you're doing this for the movie, it feels dishonest, and it definitely took me out when they started showing footage because I've never seen it before.
Well, yeah,
and
you
I was
didn't know
like,
if it was
I
real
didn't
or
know
not.
if I was going to be watching something real or if it was special effects, and I don't like that. It took me out.
That's a whole can of worms, as they say, because I think the movie has a lot of interesting things to say about that. We'll definitely talk about that. But yeah, the only stuff they show in this, it's from the made up scenes that are just special effects.
And that's confirmed.
Oh yeah, it would. I think it would totally go against the themes of the movie if they did that.
I think they should have been honest and said it was real and fake footage. I think it's weird.
That's what's weird.
Because there are a lot of people like me who have never heard of this movie, and you're just going to take that as fact. Because why wouldn't you?
Well, I'm wondering if there's like context that I missed, because I know when they said that, it made me stop for a second because I was like, wait, what? Like, I'm pretty sure that's not true. And it kind of threw me off for a minute. So maybe I'm like missing something in the way this was done in the movie. But that that did surprise me. And people should know that, yes, there are real people dying in the original.
Yeah.
But the movie, I'll give it a lot of credit. I think it's not as clever as it wants to be, but it is more clever than I expected it to be.
Okay.
Because specifically, it's a woman played by Barbie Ferreira. I've tried for so long not to say people's names on here because I can't pronounce shit. But she works at this like fake TikTok as part of like the moderation crew, which like, oh, that's quaint. Because I highly doubt there's real people reviewing this shit, especially now.
Honestly, I think a lot of it is a work from home situation. I'm not sure.
No, she was in office.
No. I mean in real life.
Oh, yeah. Well, that I don't know about that because the security aspect of that seems really crazy.
I don't know.
I don't know anything.
I don't know either, but I've only gone off like things I've seen on TikTok, people talking about the moderation, but I don't know.
Definitely seems to be. I mean, if they do exist, these are the people that are all over our fucking TikTok account. Because I swear to God, I'm not going to go into a whole thing about this, but I'll never forget when we posted our Thanksgiving episode on Thanksgiving. And it was getting rejected over and over and over for community shit. And I was losing my fucking mind going through the video, like frame by frame, like what could this be? And there was a part where a police officer is holding a gun for literally like 3 frames. So I took that out and then it just went right through. Like, it sucks. And that was like actually something that happened in this movie that was so interesting. There is like, she would keep getting these like instructional videos, like specifically for like feminine problems, you know? And she would reject those against, you know, community guidelines. Yeah. And then she'd get some like fake horror movie. And it actually, it felt very timely because her supervisor was straight up like, oh yeah, homegrown horror stuff. That's so hot. Like, put that out there. Which is how this killer's stuff winds up on the platform. But I mean, there's obvious messaging there. There does seem to be something being said about, you know, extreme violence in movies with special effects versus real video of people being killed, because we've talked about that's something that really bothers us. And I think there are a lot of people who look at horror fans a certain way because they think, oh, we just love blood and violence and all this awful shit, not realizing like, no, I can tell the difference between what's real and what's not very easily. And I can watch something like Terrifier, have a good time with those special effects, but then watching someone get hit by a car or something is fucking awful, and I never want to see that. There's such a huge line. It also plays into like, you know, I got into horror very young, and I think that's an attitude that's changing a lot nowadays, especially. It's not the Wild West like it used to be. But like, I could tell something was a special effect. And even though I know I opened this by talking about rotten.com and shit, that stuff like did have a much different effect on me. And I do think that's shit that like, I should not have been looking at that when I was a teenager.
No.
Of course. But I could tell the difference, and it definitely affected me differently. And it's an important distinction. It's something that, yeah, they do play with in this movie, and it's tied to the original Faces of Death. So you kind of have to address that. And it's part of the reason why when I look at that original, that shit is trash. Like, that is not like, that shouldn't be regarded as like a part of horror history or anything.
It actually, I think
exploitive.
It goes against everything that I love about horror, which is that nobody gets hurt. Like, no, and one of the top things.
And it's fucked up because I read there were families of people that were a part of that who were like trying to keep the footage out of the movie, and they were ignored. That is fucked up.
That is fucked up. And honestly, I think it's even more fucked up that the movie has now ignored that history of it.
I'm trying not to go too hard because I'm wondering if I missed something. But yeah, that does seem like a kind of dark spot when a movie that is actually like my thing. When I got halfway through it, came up with the genius fucking joke that this is more like Faces of Woke, because the movie does feel surprisingly woke with the subject matter and everything. I mean, think about like, I don't want to go too far in detail, but like there are some dog shit ass cops in this that completely ignore the female lead character.
Yep.
In favor of a man, which also,
I will say that scene was really triggering.
I could tell.
Yeah.
It was, I mean, it's real. It's very real.
It is very real, yes.
Speaking of this dude, though, this movie has the Stranger Things freak playing the killer.
Billy?
Yeah. It took us like half of the movie.
Yeah, I think you pointed it out, and I was like, oh shit, yeah, that is him.
Well, the whole time, I'm like, I fucking know this freak. Like, who is this guy? It drove me so crazy, I had to look it up. And yeah, it's like, apparently you just shave off his mustache and he's like a completely new dude. I thought he was actually pretty great.
Yeah, I think him and Barbie did a really good job.
He's good at playing that kind of freak. Like, he has this like intimidating kind of cold energy. You can definitely trace it back to the Stranger Things guy, but that element of it, like as a slasher, was pretty effective. He was pretty good. You said that he was like the collector's son.
Yeah.
I don't know if you remember that.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
That cracked me up. Because he is also like very fucking overpowered.
Yeah.
Like, he's able to, he's like a master of disguise. He could like trick the cops and everything by dressing up and acting. But then he also, the way he would like stalk people and fuck with them, and like is also like a fucking martial arts master or some shit. Too overpowered.
He also had these like elaborate killing things that he did, which is also very collector-like.
I mean, that was that's the whole idea. Is it's like I said, it's recreating the setups from the original movie as TikTok shorts, which were popping off.
Yeah, they were.
It's funny. I saw that like this was really made in 2024.
Okay.
I can't remember if it was like in pre-production for a long time or if it was shot early, but I know there were some decisions made. Oh no, they shot it around 2026 because
in 2024?
No. What? So this was like conceived and written in 2024. Okay. I think it had a long pre-production.
Okay.
Because when it was first being pitched, apparently they had to explain TikTok to the studios.
Oh my God.
Think about 2024. It's like not even that long ago. When they were finally getting around to making this, they had to tangle with the idea that, you know, now AI is so prevalent and that would completely wreck the entire story of this movie. So that's why the movie actually takes place in 2024 because they were like, let's just not even write that shit into the story. Let's just say, no, this is 2 years ago. And it did make me realize like we are running into a whole new problem in horror where like, but I mean, you just rolled your eyes hard as shit. I'm not even talking about that.
Yeah, I'm over it.
I'm not getting into that. But you think about how the cell phone was such a problem when they were writing horror movies. Because it's like, oh, there's a killer. Pull out your fucking cell phone, call the cops. So you have to come up with a reason like, oh shit, there's no service, or oh, you dropped it, or the killer took it. Like they have to write that into the movie. And I think moving forward, we're going to have to tangle with like the existence of AI. So anytime there's like internet videos or something featured in a movie, they have to have some line about AI to like write that off. Kind of sucks, but that's like, it's just weird that that's a new like cultural touchstone in horror.
I would refuse to call it that. I think it's going to be like a smear.
Wrong thing to say.
A really dirty smear on the history of film and art. I just mean
it's like it's a new thing that has to be considered.
Mark my words, the bubble will pop. It's already starting to pop. It's coming.
But overall, I mean, I was kind of surprised. You know, it was it wasn't what I expected, like in a good way. And I think as a slasher, it does a pretty good job. Like maybe could have used a little more slashing, but it surprised me. I mean, how did you feel about it overall?
I have mixed feelings on it.
Yeah.
I was triggered towards the end, and that kind of like took me out for a little bit.
Yeah, I know it's tough.
Yeah. But I really liked Barbie and Thacker. I'm sorry, I don't know how to.
You could take the heat for that one instead of me for once.
I don't know. What's his last name? Montgomery? Mr. Montgomery?
Okay.
His performance.
Yeah.
I think they both did really well. I would really love to see Barbie as a Scream Queen or something, or Final Girl in another movie. I think she did really well. But overall, I thought the premise of this being like TikTok moderator doing like looking through finding a serial killer, I think that whole premise is really interesting. My personal take is that they didn't need Faces of Death. They could have made it their own thing inspired by this, and I think it might have been a little stronger. But that's me coming from not knowing what Faces of Death was before this.
I was going to say, I think the problem is just that maybe this generation, and I'm not trying to act like we're the same fucking generation, but I mean like there are still a lot of people who don't really know about that movie. I think it was like very infamous back then. It has kind of fallen out of the cultural consciousness in a way that's maybe okay. So yeah, it's kind of weird to hinge the story on that when it's probably going over a lot of people's heads.
Maybe. I mean, when we record this stuff, I try to not read reviews or anything until after. Yeah. So I'm curious to like see like maybe on Letterboxd like what people are saying about this, if people knew about Faces of Death, like what the ratio is there. Yeah.
Yeah. But why don't let's quickly do a content warning. I think oddly enough, this doesn't have like as much of a content warning as I expected it to, because it is like, you know, it's based on that movie, which is known for the extreme violence. And it's imitating these kills, but I think like at the end of the day, it's actually not super graphic. I think, with the kills.
Yeah, I think since they like set up the premise of it, you kind of like know what to expect gore wise.
Well,
like,
even specifically, some of them are like, you know, this isn't really a spoiler. This is early in the movie. There's a guy getting electrocuted, you know, and that's not exactly a super gory one to choose for this. So it feels like they don't go like all the way with that.
Yeah, they never really feel like super dreadful either. It's just kind of. This is why I do feel like it should have been detached a little bit from Faces of Death and been its own thing, because I don't know.
Maybe they could have
reframed it.
Been a little more creative.
I don't know. I don't want to shit on it too much. There's parts of it that I did like.
No, I liked it. Yeah, that's just the thing, is that was our expectation going in, was we thought this was going to fuck us up and be like Terrifier level. It is nothing like that. It's actually like pretty average for a slasher, I think. But do you want to mention the other thing that really got you?
That's a really complicated thing to try to put into words or label. It's just, there's a scene where this woman, the main character, she's like clearly in distress. I think she's even like covered in blood or something. Like she's like really stressed out and trying to tell them what's happening, and they don't believe her. And in fact, they take her to the fucking house, and that is what. Well, that's like,
she gets framed as like being crazy,
right? And they immediately are like, okay, like they don't even question it or anything. They're like, oh, okay, she's crazy, just because they believe what he said. So that part is pretty triggering.
We try not to get like super specific with triggers, but if it affects one of us, of course we're going to talk about it. So it's something to keep in mind if that's something you think would affect you.
Yeah. And then there's also grief. Grief is kind of like the underlying like map of this story.
Hey, that's nothing
that's
new.
A lot of horror. So yeah.
It's going to sneak its way into everything. But yeah, it was better than I expected. And I think what got me the most, it's like I said, as a slasher, I think it's pretty average. But I think everything it was doing with the messaging, the bigger story beats, I think it affected me personally just because I didn't expect it. I didn't expect it to go that way. And I always like when a movie can kind of surprise me, even though it's not like the most surprising thing. I think I just really did not go into it thinking that's the direction it was going to go.
Yeah, I really like Charlie XCX, her part. She's like...
I didn't know she was in it.
Oh, yeah. Well, you know what was really good about that is like, at first I was like, is that Charlie XCX? I didn't realize she was in this movie.
Who is she?
She's in The Office. She's like the girl that's hanging out on the rooftop, and then she kind of like bullies her a little bit, I think.
Okay.
Yeah. But I don't know. I like seeing pop girlies coming into horror. There's a lot of that lately.
So yeah, it was a fun one. But I think that's all I got. Then let's rank it. This might be kind of spicy.
Okay.
Let's see how you feel.
Okay.
I put it below VHS Halloween, but above Evil Dead Burn.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Okay. Almost slipped that through. I put it above Last Voyage of the Demeter, below Evil Dead Burn.
So you really like this, huh?
You really didn't like this?
I mean, like, it was okay. We can keep it there. Huh. It's fine.
You want to move it down more?
No, that's okay. I don't want to, especially if you liked it. Keep it there.
Oh, fuck. Hold on.
I know. The list is insane.
Okay, this is why we got to fix the list.
Yeah,
and what's funny is we're recording this separately. But I think this might be in the episode where we do that. So.
Okay.
I put it above Bone Lake, below The Collection.
Yeah, it should be with his daddy.
That makes more sense,
yeah.
Yes. That puts it at number 140 on our list. For now. We also watched Exit 8, which was released in America in 2026, in Japan in 2025, directed by Genki Kawamura. And I saw he directed a drama before this, but this is the only horror movie that was on his filmography. I feel like this movie came out because everyone saw The Backrooms and what that was doing, and they were like, we need that fucking liminal horror. We need this shit right now. Because I think it only got like a limited theatrical release.
I think that makes sense, because I I think I might have remembered looking up showtimes and it was like impossible.
Yep. But did you know this is based on a video game?
No.
Okay.
You knew that when we were...
Did I tell you that while we were watching it?
No, because I said, are they going to make a game of this? And you're like, it's already a game.
Yeah, so I guess we should say, I know this is based on a game. I know nothing about the game at all. No idea. Take that into account with our commentary here, because I think like...
I mean, it did remind me of PT, which I am aware of.
There's a reason why you asked that, and it's because the movie feels like a video game.
Yeah.
And it's so funny because what I was thinking early on, I was like, man, I wish I didn't know this was based on a game because it made it feel a little awkward. But the fact that you said that anyways means I think maybe that is just a big problem with the movie itself. Maybe. Because it's a cool concept. If you don't know what this is about, the easiest way to explain it without spoilers is you have this lead character who is just called the Lost Man. He isn't even given a name. He's going through a Japanese subway when he finds himself in these repeating hallways. And he's tasked with this rule that if there are no anomalies, he should move forward. If there is an anomaly, you go backward.
I think it's the other way, isn't it? Oh, wait, no, it is that way. Because it's scarier that way. Because like, fuck, I gotta go back through here.
Yes. And it counts up. And so when you get to exit 8, that's when you leave, I guess. I don't think any of that's a spoiler. I think that's just like the setup. And I think, honestly, as a horror movie, that's a really interesting concept. Mm-hmm. You know, horror, it really thrives when you have a simple idea you can get across like that. And I think that's great. That works. But the way that it is shot, the way that, the whole beginning of the movie is first person, which made it really feel like a video game. Yeah.
That was kind of interesting, though, the first person view. It gave a little bit of like a found footage-esque feel to it.
It was still cool.
This would have been really good as found footage.
Yeah, maybe better. But the way that he is progressing, the way that he's like looking at the details, it does feel like, oh, I kind of want to play this. This seems pretty fun. It's like a puzzle game. Mm-hmm. But it had a negative effect on me, though. It kind of took me out of it. Okay. Was that not a problem for you?
I don't think it was really a problem for me. I think because I find the game PT very nostalgic for some reason. I find it very comforting. It's really weird. There's a specific playthrough that I love watching over and over, which is was it Giant Bomb at the time? Yeah. It's Giant Bomb, Vinny and Abby. They did this like 6 Scary Frights or whatever. What was it called? I can't remember. Like we love rewatching those, and for some reason, like that is what clicked in. Is like, okay, it put me in a good spot with that because I love that playthrough specifically so much. I've watched it so many times.
You say 6 Crazy Frights?
I don't remember. I don't remember what I said. When we say 6 Crazy Frights.
I'm just gonna put that in there.
Crazy. 6 Crazy Frights.
6 Crazy Frights is an annual tradition. It's fantastic.
Yeah.
It just, maybe it took me out of like I think my problem is this had the potential to be like this very strong existential horror movie that like the sense of being trapped in there is like very palpable and very scary. I think that was the scariest element to me because it seems like the game fucks with you, whatever the fuck this is, fucks with you to keep you there.
Yeah.
So it's like when you think you're about to get to the end, it'll hit you with something tiny to fuck you up.
I will say this movie has really strong references because it's referencing MC Escher, the artist that does really crazy, like illusionary art where it's like looks impossible.
Well, there's even like an MC Escher poster in the movie.
Yeah, it's heavily influenced by that. And well, one, I think it might be a spoiler if I say no.
That's
okay,
too far.
Okay. Well, I have nothing else to say then because I'll spoil it.
I'm trying not to say too much about what happens, but like I think you were really on the money saying this could have been a great found footage movie. I think there was more potential to push the horror side of it, because there are parts where it can get pretty intense and really frightening, but like I feel like it didn't fully meet its potential. I think there also is some weird acting in it.
Yeah, well, I will say you telling me that the director's last movie was a drama makes a lot of sense, because
I was getting to that.
This feels a lot more like a drama than a horror, which is okay. That can happen. I just don't feel like it fits the tone.
I'm gonna say this shit was some serious dad propaganda that I did not appreciate.
What? Yeah. No, this is definitely like, yeah, there's definitely propaganda in there to like have kids.
No,
like, and I think like that's like a thing in Japan.
Yes, that's
the population. Like
also weird.
It's happening all around the world. Like, shocker, people don't want to have kids right now. If you have kids, that's great. Don't come after me.
Look,
I'm saying it's a personal decision.
No, look, we need to get all that shit. When you start with the personal decision, we've gone too far. No, it's not about that. What I'm saying is like,
just cut all.
No, it's okay. All I was saying is there's just this element of like melodrama, which on the one hand, the movie has an idea of what this represents. I don't want to like say too much there about the themes, but it definitely seems to be, it's definitely representing something in this guy's life. It's actually very similar to the Backrooms, the way that what was that guy's name?
Clark.
The way that Clark's subconscious was being reflected in the Backrooms, and that's a big part of the story. This is doing like a very similar thing, which on its face is like, it's good, it's very effective. But yeah, when it starts getting super melodramatic, it's like, dude, I get it. I understand what you're saying. Like, go a little too far. And I wonder if that is like, if this is one of those cultural things that if you're living in Japan, you're picking up something else from the themes. So that is interesting by itself. But like, I was hoping for more horror. I think there was a lot more space for existential horror and just ways to like really fuck with you. And I think maybe it didn't meet that potential, but overall it was still like, it was super cool.
Yeah,
I definitely liked this.
Yeah, I liked it too. I think I might have liked it a little bit more than you, but I definitely wasn't expecting it to be more drama focused, so that did throw me a bit.
We need to get back in watching Japanese horror. We've been kind of out of the loop, I feel like. We did have do you remember at the end of the movie, the app crashed on us?
Yes. Oh my God. That was so annoying.
Definitely don't want to say shit about that, but like, yeah, at the very end of the movie, the app crashed, so it just goes to black, and it does it at this perfect moment. It was like, oh shit, that's a fucking dark ass ending, and then it was like, oh no, the app just crashed. Yeah. No, the ending's also very melodramatic. Whatever.
That app keeps doing that. It's
AMC
like after a certain amount of time, it just crashes. It doesn't make any sense.
I think it said it ran out of memory or something. In my fucking TV, like, what are you doing?
I don't know.
Anyway, but for the content warning, I would say like, yeah, the themes, like, look, we'll say, I was trying not to spoil this, but I think it's important in the content warning sense. There's a lot to do with abortion in this. That's a big part of the themes around this space. It's a very psychological movie, so you don't need to worry about things like violence. Like, I don't remember there being any actual violence in this.
That was pretty mild. There's like some freaky parts, but
content warning for freaky parts. Yeah, it's like I said, it's all psychological, but the overarching themes about, you know, the dad propaganda versus the abortion element, that's the heaviest thing you're gonna get from this, and that's just very like personal. But I did enjoy this. I think it's a great concept. I love these kind of things. It reminds me of every other thing, like Cube and everything. I guess I didn't even mention that. Yeah, most of the movie, it's just these hallways.
Yeah,
you're kind of stuck in the same space, and I've said many times I like that kind of shit. When you have like this small space where everything takes place, and you have to figure out how to make that interesting.
Yeah, I enjoy that too.
It really is almost in that cube genre, like cube and meander and those kind of things, because he is like going through this space. Fuck, that made me appreciate it more.
Well, I think it probably was inspired by that. I mean, I feel like this movie, like I said, has a lot of strong references in it. So
it's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, look great too.
Yeah.
There's a great look to it.
There's one reference I can't mention because it'll spoil it, but
okay.
Would have really loved to talk about that actually.
Why don't we let's rank this on Letterboxd. Figure out a pretty good spot.
Okay.
I put it above Clown in a Cornfield, below Infested.
Yeah, that's good.
It's number 148 on our list. So that's it for this month. Reminder, we release these episodes last week of every month. So next one will be September. And I think we're doing Shitterbox.
Oh, yeah. Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like Shitterbox a lot.
I know you do. But, as always, you can go to ghostbeast.com for all our links. You can also search for Ghost Beast Pod. You can follow Lux Fatale to check out Becca's artwork. Find her in many places. And special thanks to the FUs for all our music. You can check him out at thef-use.com. And finally, you can contact us at podcast@ghostbeast.com. We're very open for recommendations. I don't know if we're going to go with a theme next month. We'll figure it out.
I'm going to try.
We should come up with some themes that we can ask people for recommendations.
Yeah.
We'll put that in the next episode. So tune in the last week of September for episode 8, I think, of this. All right. Bye.